Oh my God. They shot me in my bunion, man.
You gonna be the nine-toe having this limping this bitch in Harlem. You don't stop fucking with me. Now put the razor away.
Well, go ahead. Shoot, here it is. There it is. Shoot, quick, go ahead. Take your best shot.
So then she continues to be in my face, talking about, oh, you're pussy, you're not doing nothing, I'm in your face, what's up, blah, blah. First of all, where I'm from, that will get you fucked up.
Yo, shout out to Caesar, man.
Oh, here it goes.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, I'm back. Hey y'all. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I posted a video. And before y'all say the video taking too long to get started, I need to get this out the way. It's been months since I posted a video, but that's my business. Everybody goes through things. I wasn't going through that, child. I was just being lazy and I ain't had nothing to film in my life for this mess. Before the video even gets started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And share with your friends because this video is gonna be mad good. Okay. So by the time of this video, you probably like, girl, what you mean you been in jail? What you mean you been in jail? I will survive. No, I'm playing. I was locked up, but won't let me out. So if you guys do not know, I am a college student. This story time took place within the last semester, my fall semester. If you watch my moving video, then you know I did not have a roommate. December of 2021. I got a roommate, this girl. We're gonna call my roommate Dorito. No, I feel like, is Dorito a good name? I call everybody Keisha, so her name gonna be Keisha. It's gonna be about the horror story about how my roommate got me arrested. About how I went to jail because of my roommate, how we almost left a few bucks. So yeah, I'm gonna literally start off on what happened from the front to the jump. This is not gonna be a story time about all the freaking experiences that we all done experience with Miss Dorito or Keisha. With Keisha, this is just gonna be simply about how I got arrested. So the day is a daying. Keisha wakes up and she usually has like family problems, So, and if you hear that noise, that's my air conditioner. Sorry, it's hot and baby, I live in the hood and it ain't no central air here. It's air conditioner in the window. Okay, to God be the glory. Thank you. Next, so Keisha wakes up. She usually had family problems, so it wasn't really nothing unusual to me if I heard her or if I heard Keisha and her mama arguing or something. But this particular morning, she was going to work and Keisha found out that her mama got cancer. Keep in mind, Keisha is not a religious person, like at all. She don't believe in God and stuff like that. She don't know what she want to do with her life, child. You can show her a picture of a voodoo and she's gonna say, ooh, that looks cool, I should try that. Yeah, but anyway, she don't believe in that. And to each his own, baby. I'm not judging. You do what you do. You believe in who you believe in. Keep that in mind. She found out her mama got cancer that morning. She goes to work. So she was on a train and she sent us in a group text message. Her mom got cancer. I think she texted us into a group chat or something. So one of us groups FaceTimed and we were like, are you okay? Like this. She's like, I just can't like life is just this. And you know, mind you, I live with two other girls. I'm just saying their name because Ruth and Sanaya. Ruth and Sanaya, those are my babes. We believe in God. And we're gonna pray. She said life was life and We was like, girl, we don't think you need to be going to work. Like this, you need to come home. She's like, no, my mom is already going to work. This, that. Mind you, boom, cool, right? So we was like, okay. I think I said, or either we was like, we should pray or something like that. We said we should pray. We asked her, we said, do you mind us? Mind you, all three of us was right there. I said, we should pray. We're gonna pray for you. Do you mind us praying? And she said, yes. Right? Keep that in mind. She said yes. So on group FaceTime, all three of us took turns praying. We took turns praying. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. after that, we go about the day. More family drama with her. They don't got nothing to do with the story time. Just remember she having all this family drama, all this stuff, right? When she had leftovers in the fridge. Keep in mind that Keisha is messy as crap. She's messy as crap. The type of person who don't clean, so when they do clean, they gotta send a text message and say, oh my gosh, guys, I clean up this, that, and that, and that. So, the day that she found out her mama had cancer and stuff, this is all the same day. So, with the leftovers and stuff, she took us the night out before, remember. So, that day that she found her mama got cancer and stuff, we was cleaning up because we was trying to move out. Everybody was just taking stuff down. We was taking stuff home for weeks. So we was like, we're going to clean out the fridge today because we only got a couple more days left, honestly. So we was cleaning up and we was throwing out the food. We was cleaning out the fridge. And it was mad food in there, old, that's been left in there for weeks. People that, and it wasn't just her stuff. It was all of our stuff or stuff that we really don't eat. And that could have been thrown away. It was leftovers because people have habits of leaving leftovers. Keisha had a habit of leaving leftovers in there and never eating them again. So we was cleaning out the fridge and somebody accidentally threw away her food, but we didn't know that. Keep in mind, we did not know that we threw her food away. So this day, that night, the other two girls were going out. Ruth and I were going out, and Keisha was coming home from work. She caught the train from New York back to Jersey to go to work. Back to come to campus. Me, Nay, and Anthony was on the phone playing Uno, and then we called Keisha because we all played April. We was all playing Uno together. So like on the phone, like through text message. So yeah, mind you, she was still having family stuff throughout the journey, but it was just drama. Somebody like to fight who, just about to fight who. But keep this in mind, she had the worst day of her life, right? She said this was the worst day of her life. The other two girls were going out, so we're on the phone playing Uno. She's like,
hey Ty, do you mind me throwing my quesadilla in the air fryer?
I'm thinking to myself, like, I knew I was gonna do it. I'm like, girl, we threw your food away. I'm fucking with her. I'm like, girl, your quesadilla is not in there. And she's like, what? I'm like, nah, I'm playing. Everybody who was on the phone can literally witness this. I'm like, nah, I'm playing. Let me go warm it up now. So I went into the fridge and I'm like, her quesadilla really was not in the fridge. So now I'm like, oh shit, we finna hear this shit. So the other girls already knew. We already knew we was finna hear the motherfucking wrath of fucking fire. And what we did. She's like, I don't understand why. I was like, Sanaya, I was playing with you at first, but for real, your quesadilla is not in here. She's like, what? She has a habit of keeping stuff in the fridge, so we were just cleaning it out. Nobody was gonna purposely throw her food away on purpose. And mind you, I have a car, but Lucy, I'm not supposed to drive her because she wasn't registered, but I still was driving her because that's what I was doing, and she knew that though. So she's like, what? I don't understand why nobody would throw my quesadilla away. I'm like, nobody threw away on purpose, and we don't know. I was like, you don't know who threw it away. I said it could have been me, Sanaya, or me. So why are you just coming at me? Mind you, this girl has a habit of just coming at me though. Like one time I told the girl, God bless your children, and she went off on me. She went off. But anyways, that's irrelevant. So she's like, I don't understand why you guys throw my food away, this. She has attitude. She hangs up the phone. So I text the other girls. I'm like, y'all sister. We all called each other like sisters because we lived in the same room. I'm like, your sister. They was like, man, I'm not finna hear calls. Before she even said something about the quesadilla, I said, Sanaya, your quesadilla really not in here, right? Cool. That was before the quesadilla. Before the quesadilla, remember I told you the other two girls were going out. So they were still in the room. So when I was like, yeah, girl, your quesadilla not in here. The girls were about to leave. Keisha's like, oh, where are they going? And I was like, oh, I think they're going to Noah's. And she was like, oh, tell them I'm coming. And they're like, no, like, bitch, don't want you to go. Like, you stay trying to come home and not watch that behind. It's time to go outside. Watch that kitty cat and then get in the field, baby. Stop trying to go from one to the next. Well, we're not going to talk about that. So they're like, no, like, girl, no, you just said you got the worst day of your life. Why you trying to go into the club? Baby, if you got the worst day of your life, why are you trying to go pop your tail? Why are you trying to go shake that punani?
And they got the Hennessy! Oh God! They got the Hennessy!
Sit down. So they're like, no, like, so they left out, mind you. Sanaya hung up the phone. After I told her quesadilla was gone, the girls had left out, And I'm like, girl, this, like, nobody threw your quesadilla away on purpose. She's still, I'm like, you still got your salad. I'm like, you still got your salad, though, because she had a salad. I'm like, your salad's still in there, though. I'm not eating that. It don't have the right dressing. I'm like, I have salad dressing in there if you want to use it. She's like, I don't want that. I want the salad dressing that it come with. Baby, you just said you were hungry and you don't have nothing else to eat. She said, why would y'all throw my food away? I don't have nothing else. I'm like, so now you got your salad in there. I'm not eating that. It don't come with the right salad dressing. Girl, okay, you're not that hungry. You're a college student. You already know how to get. And my thing is, I had a car. I could have took her to go get something. But baby, talk to people the way you want to be talked to. So I texted the girls because they were letting her out. Keisha hung up the phone because she was mad about her quesadilla. Mind you, nobody's gonna throw your quesadilla on purpose. We could have bought you a new one. I don't even know who threw it away. Still to this day, we don't know who threw it away. We were just throwing away shit that needs to be thrown away because food has been in there for weeks. Keep that in mind. So the other girls left, and I guess Keisha seen them leaving out as they came in, and I called the girls. I'm like, y'all sister is about to have a whole attitude about a quesadilla. Like, they was like, we just seen her. She rolled her. What the hell did they say? I think they said that she said, oh, I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to talk right now. Walking past them, and they're like, okay, girl. Like guess what? They went. They had their fun time. And she came in. She was like, they was like, we're not about to have it. We're not about to hear this about no quesadilla. They're living their life, right? So she comes in. Mind you, I'm still on the phone with these people the entire time, the entire night. I'm still on the phone with Nate and Anthony. So she comes in, and she has an attitude, right? But, okay, you have your attitude. She comes into the room, and she's throwing stuff. I'm like, throws it against the wall and stuff. I'm like, all right, girl, you're doing too much. Like, you're doing way too much. So I asked her really genuine. I'm like, Keisha, are you really? I'm like, are you upset? I said, Keisha, are you upset about the quesadilla? I never said, Keisha, are you really upset about the quesadilla? Because that's how she said I said it. Why when you come in, I would sit there and say, Keisha, if you're really upset about the quesadilla, oh my, like, girl, I was not popping off at you like that. You know I was not, but okay. So she's like, yes, because why the F would you throw? Why would y'all throw my food away? Da, 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 da. And I'm looking at her like, I'm sitting down on this little stool I got, and I'm like, Keisha, but you acting like somebody threw it away on purpose. You don't know who threw it away. Why are you popping off like that? Like somebody threw away your stuff on purpose. She's gonna say, what she told me, yeah, I can be mad about anything that F I want to be mad about. So she gets in my face on. She's like, yeah, I can be mad about anything I want to be mad about. Because why would y'all throw my food away? Why would y'all throw my food? After she got in my face, one thing about me, if we are friends, I never had to encounter a argument where my friends have gotten in my face. Baby, as she says it, when somebody gets in your face, it doesn't mean, baby, somebody get in my face, it's giving very much I need to protect myself now, because now it's making me feel like you about to swing. So she gets in my face, and I'm like, so now what the F you're not going to do? I'm not your sister, and I'm not your mom. You're not going to get in my face, and you're not going to talk to me the way you want to be talked to. Talk to me the way you want to be talked to, because I didn't throw your custody away. And even if I did, it wasn't on purpose. Like, I didn't do that on purpose. Like, why would I do that? She still run out the mouth. I can have access to whatever I want to have, as if your mom has fucking cancer, right? I'm like, girl, what the fuck does your mom have cancer to do with this quesadilla? If you have an attitude, that's fine, but you do not have the right to take that out on me. So then she leaves the room and we're arguing. I'm like, Sanaya, get on my face, da da da. And she told me she can do whatever she want to do. Well, I told her to get out my face, and when she said she could do whatever the fuck she want to do because her mama got cancer. Bitch, let me exchange my language. Girl, I don't give a damn what the hell happening. When I went through stuff with my mom or anybody that my family members, I never took that out on any of them other girls. I said, guys, I need to be alone. I would go in my room and take a nap because I don't want to take my stuff out on anybody else. But you, baby, we ain't that close, number one. We cool, but we're not close enough where you think you could take your anger out on me, baby. I'm not your man. And that's where you messed up at. Basically, she comes, we're arguing back and forth, da 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 da. And baby, she started to get me heated because she went in the shower, and I said, girl, shut up and get your funky ass in the shower. Get your funky ass in the shower. Bitch, you stink. You stink. No, bitch, you stink. And you can ask some other girls too. If you think I'm lying, your friends. Ask your friends if they think you stink. Okay. So we're going back and forth. She goes into the shower, so I slammed the door. Mind you, the other girl's not here. I'm not trying to fight this girl. I'm not trying to fight this girl. I'm not trying to fight her because I'm like, all right, I'm like, y'all, I'm really feeling like I'm on the phone like, y'all, I'm telling y'all now, I'm not trying to fight this girl, but this girl got one time in my face. I already let it slide. She was this close, y'all. I could have just did that, but I didn't. Jesus was in me that day, okay? I was just thinking like, ooh, the blood still works, okay? I'm like, Jesus, oh my God, help me. I'm sitting there. I feel like I control my anger very well when somebody pisses me off. I think I do. When it's my man, that might be a different story, but that, none of your business. After that word, she closes the door and she proceeds to call the other girls in the group face. I'm not answering. I'm like, cause I text, I'm like, y'all need to come get y'all's this because she over here cursing me out by the quesadilla. They're like, what? Why is you doing all of this? She sends this long text messages in the group chat. And the other girls is like, can you send a voice message because nobody's reading it? I'm like, girl, nobody's reading that. I'm like, if you want to talk, knock on the door. Mind you, I said if you want to talk, knock on the door. Baby, she knocks on the door like this. What's good? What's good? I'm like, what's good, Sanaya? You act like you want to fight. Do you want to fight? What? No, Ty. Why would I? You think just because somebody is yelling or is acting like this, they want to fight you? I'm like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? If you acting like this, then you do want to fight. Ain't nobody what's good again in somebody's face if they don't want to fight. And I'm excuse my language, because when I tell this story, baby, it's gonna revert back to what I was thinking and feeling at that second. So if you hear any cuss words, sorry. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, it is. None of my friends step up to me. If somebody step up to you, then you want to fight. So she's like, what's good? I'm like, what's good, Sanaya? So now we face to face like this. I'm like, what's good, Sanaya? She's I'm like, she's talking. She's sitting here saying this, that. We're going back and forth, relevant ass shit, arguing. We hitting below the belt, both of us. Cool. Now, you're not going to talk like an adult. I said, you're not going to talk like two adults, then I'm not going to sit there and say anything to you. So now we're screaming back to your phone. So now she got me pissed off because she want to be funny. And then this is where I said, oh, baby, and you still don't have a quesadilla. You still don't have a quesadilla. You still don't got a quesadilla. You still don't got a quesadilla. And you're mad. To this day, baby, you still don't got a quesadilla. And I hope you got that quesadilla. I hope you did. I hope you got that quesadilla. So then we're arguing back and forth. She opened the door like, what's good? And now we're face to face like this. I'm like, Sanaya, what's good? I'm like, Sanaya, do you want to fight? Because at this point, baby, you're in my face, and do you want to fight? Bitch, do you want to fight?
You trying to get down, or you just trying to run your mouth? You the one that came here. You trying to get down, or you just trying to run your mouth? If you got a problem, then you trying to get down, or you just trying to run your mouth? Oh, you just trying to run your mouth?
Screaming, I'm antagonizing. This is her in my face.
Nope, I'm not gonna lose my life over you. This is her. I'm not gonna lose my life over you. I'm not gonna lose my life over you.
I'm like, Keisha is black, y'all, but she's black. I'm not gonna lose my life over her. I'm like, girl, she's that type of person who likes to cause a whole bunch of shit and then play it the safe way by trying to keep a message thread to make it seem like she did everything right and somebody was attacking her. Oh no, baby, you're not gonna do that with me. You're not gonna do that with me. What she did though, she did. She said she's not gonna lose her life for me. So then the shower's still running. She's still supposed to be getting in the shower. I'm trying to keep from not fighting this girl, right? Because at this point, I was going to strangle her face and literally slap the dog duty out of her. But I didn't. So for you to sit there and say, you would never do this to me on my birthday, baby, I spared you. And you know I spared you. Because you knew and you seen, nobody has ever seen me that angry in a day in my life. Because baby, you tried it. You really did try it. I'm trying to come in the door and I'm trying to close the door. She's trying to come in the door, and I'm trying to slam the door so she cannot come in. Because, girl, at this point, you come in, ain't nobody in here going to be saving me. Nobody's going to be able to save you from getting me off of you. Because there's nobody in this room. The other girls that went out green, I told the other girls, don't worry about it. Live your life because this girl is doing too much. Like, she's doing a lot. She wants to ruin everybody's night. She's that type of person who, if she's having a bad day, she wants everybody else to have a bad day. If she's doing this, she needs everybody. If you're doing this, she needs to be where you're doing. No, baby, I'm sorry that you're having such a bad day. We were here for you, but what you're not about to do is take that shit out on me because I'm the only one that's here that's going to get the wrath up because the other girls left. And bitch, I'm not the one or the motherfucker two. She got kicked out of her old room because the last motherfucking roommate punched her in the damn face and slapped her. Oh, you ain't gonna try me. You ain't gonna try me? Somebody knocks on the door. mind you, I'm skipping all the arguing shit because we was going back and forth. You know how hoes. And so mind you, what I think is she called the police secretly, I guess, because we hear a knock at the door. While she's still trying to come and I'm trying to get her from, and I'm not trying to let her in into the dorm room, because it's like a seating area and then it's 2 separate rooms. So she's trying to come into our actual room and I'm not trying to let her in because you're doing too much. Nope, you're not coming in. You're not coming in, girl. You don't want to fight. So why the fuck are you still trying to be in my face? So then she's like, get the door. I'm like, okay, I gotta get the door. Like, ain't nobody scared of. I'm like, I'm gonna get the door. Ain't nobody scared, girl. So I open the door. I'm like, yo, y'all better get her. She's sitting here trying to do all this over quesadilla. They like, she's like, what? She want to talk about being aggressive? Look what she did to my toe. This hoe pointed down to her toe. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody touch you. What did you talk about your toe? I look down at that little ass cut on her damn toe. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody touch you. Yes, you did. You slammed the door on my toe. I'm like, Sanaya, nobody slammed the door on your doggone toe if the door never got to close the first time, when we was sitting here trying to go because somebody came in. And if anybody slammed the door, you probably slammed I really feel like to this day she slammed her own toe. So I'm like, all right, girl. Now we going back and forth. She's like, girl, she's like, where are you and the rest of your 10 siblings? I'm like, girl, my mama got 3 kids. My daddy too. Mama got 3 kids. My mama got 3 kids. Where you get 10?
And if you thought you had tea on me, bitch, you're drinking piss.
She was nobody I told my business to. The only way she would know my business is if she was around while I was telling the other girls, or if I was on the phone with the situation. But the girl, I never told her my business because she's not no friend. She was the type of person you could just go out with. She was cool. We had good times though. She had good times. But she wasn't nobody I can solely call a friend. Especially that day I found out. Well, after the RAs knocked on the door, it's like 3 or 4 of them, mind you. Somebody had to have been called for everybody to have been to where it was. My RA, she pulled me over. She pulled me up and she was telling me the side of the story. I'm like, yeah, so we're catching the elevator down. While we're going, this is not even, it's like 5 minutes, probably not even 5 minutes. While we're going down the elevator, I see an ambulance coming. I see the ambulance with a stretcher. I'm like, this hoe did not sit there and act like she that injured. Like, you that injured? You really that injured? Seriously, you really that injured that you need a stretcher? The police is down here, and I guess the police want to talk to me. So they're like, yeah, what happened? We do have footage of everything. So I'm going to tell you what I said. I'm going to tell you what the girl said.
Angry by herself, continuously provoking me in the group chat. I can show you all of the messages. So then she want to continuously slam the door in my face and talk about, oh, if you have a problem, come back. I'm going to beat your ass.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Where the hell that come from? Who is saying that? Tell me. Okay.
So then she continues to want to be in my face, talking about, oh, you're pussy, you're not doing nothing, I'm in your face, what's up, blah, blah, blah. First of all, where I'm from, that will get you fucked up. And I really am that. Oh, no, fuck yeah. She gonna get that one. Everybody needs a lesson in life. I've had nothing. Now she got hers.
After that, the police interviewed me and another police interviewed her, and they came back, and I'm like, this is me, y'all. Mind you, I ain't never been in jail before in my life. That's not for me, baby. I'm not no punk, but baby, I'm not built for that lifestyle. Because that ain't for me. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. We don't argue. Everybody did what they did. So now, with the police officer, and I'm like, we joking, mind you. Me and the police officer having a good old time. His big, ugly, nasty. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what, you about to arrest me? He was like, yeah, unfortunately. I said,
Wait a damn minute. What?
What you mean? I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah. He's like, he stand up for me. I'm like, what you about to arrest me? I'm joking. If you know me, I joke 24/7. I'm all about laughs. I'm not no miserable, nasty person who just walks around hating, and I don't do stuff like that. So I don't do stuff like that. I just not. So I stood up. Like, what you about to arrest me? Like, yeah, unfortunately, can you come here for me? And I'm like, what? I'm like, He's like, yeah, unfortunately, you're getting arrested because you admittedly slammed the door. So I'm like, I never admitted to anything. Show me the footage. Play it the fuck back. Please. Thank you.
Can you step out here with me, my sergeant, for a sec, please?
Yeah. Arrest me?
Unfortunately, we have to because there was an injury. Alright. You can, but it's going to be a minute. We just got to call the prosecutor when it gets down, okay? So, can we do that back at headquarters? No, come here. Just put here. Where's your phone? Get my sergeant your phone. Alright, you got anything else on you? Nothing else in your pockets?
Answer that and tell her because they're going to just answer. It's not
We'll get there when we get to headquarters, okay? Promise. You've been super cool. I appreciate it. But unfortunately, the state of New Jersey, when there's an injury, we don't have any discretion with arrests or anything like that, okay? Yes, I know what you're going to say, and we'll discuss that when we get back on headquarters.
So, I'm in jail for the rest of the night. I got out at like 6 in the morning. I sat in there. He basically said that the police officer said, was like, yeah, your roommate tried to come and drop the charges, but it was already too late for that or something like that. I was like, okay, like, because mind you, I didn't have my phone or anything. They came in, they searched me down, had me in a holding cell, and then I fingerprint myself, take my mug shot. While I was in there, the other girl, they was calling her, they was like, so are you pressing charges or not? I guess the other girls cursed her out and told her she was wrong, because they was like, you know, darn gone well, Ty did not and would not sit there and stand your toe on a darn gone door. To the hospital, she called her Uber back, and it was on her FaceTime her. It was like, so are you are you dropping the charges and stuff like that? That was on her way there. She was like, I don't know. I cannot think about that. My toe's freaking throbbing. How? And then she went to police station because she said she didn't feel as though it was fair that Ty had to sleep in jail and she got to go home and get in the bed. Girl, you know I did not sit there and forcibly do that to you. Like, you know I would not do something like that. We went around like the next day, like just going around to people, like, so people that are not mutual friends but friends of mine, like, oh yeah, you didn't hear what happened, basically you're never gonna see me again, because she's going to a different school. So this is how she explains the story. So I found out my mom had cancer and tied them, threw away my food away. She slammed my toe in the door and she was attacking me, and she basically went to jail, and now we have to go to court and stuff. So yeah, basically, mind you, she said she got the charges, but she did not. We had to go to court because my attorney sat right there and said that, yeah, she must have changed her mind because she still tried to press charges, because after the fact a lot of stuff went on, and how do I say it? No weapon formed against me shall prosper, baby, because I could have got kicked out of school, I could have got financial aid taken away, I could have gotten a lot of trouble with that, and the only thing I got was anger management glasses, and I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, basically I went to jail. She went around telling people that she found out her mama got cancer, and I'm just the worst person ever. I'm just a nasty individual. I got anger problems, and I took my anger out and slammed her toe in the door. Did that even sound like me? Come on now. Do that sound like me? You gotta know me. You gotta know. You don't even gotta know me, baby. Look at me and answer. And it just, yeah, the other girls continue being friends with her. I really didn't give a fuck. I really didn't care, because at the end of the day, I'm not that type of person who, oh, you cool with them, oh, you're not cool with them, then I'm not gonna be cool with them. I'm not some type of people. We already knew, baby. If I could see the way you did your best friend, and then you sat there and did somebody that you live with, you lied, and then sit there and try to lie to the other people saying you did not press charges, you never called the cops, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm not really worried about the situation anymore. I really think it's very hilarious, because she's not like that. She's not like that. She was one of them girls who grew up all around male monsters and then try to get around black people and find them true selves, and I'm so glad that she did. I'm so, like she said, she don't like white people, and now she gets around us and try to act so hood because she's from New York. Baby, you're from Manhattan. You're from Manhattan, and I'm gonna need for you to humble yourself, baby. I don't care if you're from New York, if you're from Chicago. That don't got nothing to do with what you do in the field, baby. It don't got nothing to do with what you do in the field. But ho, she wasn't trying to get in the field. She was trying to run that mouth. That's all she do. And like I said, the charges were dropped against me, and the only thing I had to do was go to anger management classes, which is totally fine with me because your girl record is still clean. But I'm still in the system. Well, am I still in the system? I don't know. For watching this, I just want to say I really do hope you heal. I hope you heal, and I hope you really, I really hope you heal. I know your family fucked you up so much, and you gotta stop blaming them now, baby. We gotta fix ourselves. And I'm not gonna act like my shit don't stink, because it definitely do. There's lots of things that I need to fix within myself as well. But baby, I'm going to admit it, and I'm not gonna walk around and act like my shit don't stink. I got shit that I need to fix within I have things I have to fix within myself, and childhood trauma that needs to be also corrected. But I try to correct them. It's a work in progress. So I hope that anything that is in you that is keeping you back from being your true self is being being removed. The thing that blew me the most was the girl said we all forced our religion on her. Y'all seen on text messages, baby, we asked, can we pray for you, and you said yes. But yeah, that's the video of how I went to jail, about me and my chaotic roommate. If y'all want any more stories about old girl, I'm pregnant. I don't know. We gonna see if I do any more videos about this girl. Probably not. If you guys like this video, more story times and videos coming soon. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon.